Hello children, today we will continue with the chapter 11. We were doing elements of circle. One element of circle which we are going to discuss today is arc. As you can see, in a circle on the circular boundary, I have marked 3 points A, B and C. Means any part of the circle is called an arc. Arc, this is arc ABC, small part. This is its symbol. How you have to define? Any part of the circle is called an arc. So this was the last element of the circle. Now we are going to start with the topic symmetry. That will cover your exercise 11.6. So, simply the word symmetry means, symmetry is a regular balanced arrangement on both sides of a line or around a point. Wherever the word regular comes in mathematics, regular means equal. Like, now this paper is having shape of rectangle. If I have to divide it in two equal parts, what are the various options with me? First, I can fold it like this. Two parts, one and two, another way. This way, it can be folded in two parts. So now you can see there is a crease, vertical and horizontal, right? If I try to make it in two parts like this, I won't be able to make, because these both parts are not equal. So symmetry means a regular balanced arrangement on the both sides of a line. Both sides. If this is my line of symmetry, the both sides. If this is my line of symmetry, the both parts of the figure are same. In simple language, we can say a line that divides any figure or any object in two equal parts, that is called line of symmetry. Take this example. Now it's a paper and this paper is having shape of square. If I have to make it in, divide it in equal parts, what are different options with me? Both are same. So this is one crease, one line of symmetry. First I did vertically, now I am doing horizontally. Two ways. It can be folded like this. 3 ways and similarly 4 ways. So we can conclude that a shape which we did, this square, in how many ways it can be divided in equal parts. This was the first option. First I divided it horizontally, now vertically. This was the second option. I folded it. This is third option. And this is fourth option. So we can conclude that a square has 4 lines of symmetry. we have 4 ways to cut it into equal parts. If we take example of human face, it is also symmetrical from the middle. One eye, another eye, half nose, half lips, other side half lips. So the objects which can be divided into 2 equal halves and both the halves overlap, that figure is called symmetric, or that object is called symmetrical object. If I take example of a circle, so in a circle, in the middle there is a point which we discussed in the previous lecture as well. The fixed point in the middle of the circle is called its center. From center there are many ways to find the symmetry of the circle. I can fold it in this way, I can fold it in this way, I can fold it in this way. We can say that point symmetry in a circle with center O. The circle with center O is everywhere alike around the point O, because all the radius shown in this will be same. Line symmetry means the lines dividing the figure in equal parts. Point symmetry means a point from where all other parts of the figure are at same distance. So we can say in a circle there are infinite lines of symmetry. Anyway, in any way it can be folded. Infinite lines of symmetry. We may have different figures or different letters from alphabet, and we have to find their lines of symmetry. First of all, so it's a kite. We have to divide it in 2 equal halves. How I will cut it? So it has one line of symmetry. If I write letter H of English alphabet, it can be divided into 2 equal parts by vertical line or by horizontal line. We have 2 lines of symmetry. If we have figure shape, if we have letter T, we have to divide it in 2 equal parts. We can fold it like this. One line of symmetry. If I have a rectangle, one line of symmetry, another line of symmetry, 2 lines of symmetry. So first you have to understand what is the meaning of symmetry. It is a regular balanced arrangement on both sides of a line or around a point. Line symmetry, examples, with lines we are dividing a figure in 2 equal halves. Point symmetry, that is found only in circle. Now you may have different type of questions from this. Suppose examiner may ask you, write the letters of English alphabet which have no line of symmetry. If I have letter J, I cannot divide it in 2 equal parts. Letter F, it is not possible to make it 2 equal parts. If it's letter V, we can divide it. If I write letter H, we can divide it in two equal halves by two ways. So whenever you have to find line symmetry of any letter, you have to write capital letter. For example, letter N, one line of symmetry. Letter E, one line of symmetry. So this is about the exercise 11.6. Figures are drawn in the book. Whenever you have to find symmetrical line, you have to draw symmetrical line, keep it in your mind. Always use dotted line. In mathematics, whenever we do some construction, we use dotted line, half of line. See, everywhere I have made symmetrical line like this only. So this way you have to draw symmetrical line. 11.6 exercise I will be sending with this video. Learn definition of symmetry, kinds of symmetry, and practice the various shapes. Find their symmetry by drawing symmetrical line with pencil and scale.